Welcome into week 9 of The Blitz. Alongside Carlos Garcia, I'm Marissa Stubbs. We have another good show lined up for you guys. Carlos, how you feeling?
Great. Almost the end of the season.
Yeah, it's
Final
going by
games,
fast.
final weeks.
Listen, these final weeks, teams are just getting better and better. I can't wait to
Absolutely.
see what the postseason brings us.
Absolutely. And getting into the final weeks of the season, a lot is on the line.
It is. It
especially
sure is.
with playoffs coming around. And you know what, Marissa? Let's segue right into it.
All right.
Let's start with our game of the week. It's Jackson Prep hosting MRA. Now, these two teams, they are no strangers. Matched up twice last year, most recently in a playoff victory for Prep. And the top seed in 6A District 1's on the line tonight. All right, Parker Puckett, let's start with him. Throwing it up, burning his man is Gardner Young in the corner of the end zone. Getting it in, striking first blood for Prep. And they'd continue. That connection again. Puckett to Young. Get mossed. Climbing the ladder. Getting the top shelf, reaching that one up. And doing a little dancey dance there, showing it off. But MRA is trying to cut into this lead now. DJ Watkins, he's going to cut back, take the hit, and get into the end zone for the score. But right before the half, Puckett, he's going to step up in the pocket. Oh, there it is, a little celebration. Not Puckett just yet. Now it's Puckett. Stepping up in the pocket, looking around, going through the progressions. Nope, he's gonna take off. Going down the MRA sideline, tight ropes down, and he's gonna blow past everyone. 50 yards to the crib, an exclamation mark on a dominant first half for Prep. And their student section was loving it. Their whiteout theme did not disappoint. And Marissa, there was tons of baby powder in the air all night. I think I have baby powder in my lungs from how much there was in the air. All right, Prep's up big at this point, and if he wasn't dominant in the air, he's gonna do it on the ground. Puckett again taking it himself in for the score, and that would be all she wrote. Prep beats MRA 42-17 to get the big win in our game of the week, and after that victory, head coach Doug Goodwin spoke about what the win means to his team come playoff time.
That's great. It's great. You know, we had to play the first week of the playoffs last year, so it was really important to get the bye, and now just to be the champions of the region. It's big for our kids.
What do you say? Let's take one more look at the final score. So as you said, Carlos, just a dominant performance by the Jackson Prep Patriots. Final score of this one was 42-17.
A huge win for Prep there. Last year when they faced off, 55-50 was the final score in overtime. The regular one, a little bit different this year, a little bit lopsided for Prep. But
yeah, I know that was a long one, but hey, Carlos, now we go check out Germantown on the road, taking on Madison Central. So we're going to start this one off in the second quarter as King White calls his own number, and he takes it 25 yards to the house. Germantown ties it up at 21. But on the very next possession, we're going to see Madison Central. They're going to answer back right here with a 80-yard screened pass from Jaden Johnson to Speedster Zay Hart, who put on the Jets to help Madison reclaim the 28-21 lead. Talk about a barn burner. Madison Central survives this upset at home versus the crosstown rival. 31-28 would be the final.
all right, over now to Murrah, who hosted Lanier, and all this scoring happened in the first half. But the second half, it was defense. Justice Williams, Murrah's QB, he's going to hand it off here to Cicero Brown III, and he's going to pick up a huge chunk of yardage before being brought down by the defense and on to the next play. Williams stepping back, looking to the end zone, going long, but that one's picked off. Snatched out of thin air is Tremaine Guidry. Murrah would lead 21-8 at the half, and they'd go on to win 28-8. All right, now let's head over to Tupelo, the Golden Wave hosting the Clinton Arrows. There were 27 seniors who were honored tonight at Renaissance Field. Look at those gentlemen, rewarded for all their hard work during their tenure at the school. All right, we're going to pick this one up. Tupelo with the ball, the Golden Wave QB Noah Gillen hands it off. J.J. Hill gets a big 10-yard gain. Coach Ty Harden loving what he sees so far. Very, very close shot of Coach there. All right, Gillen to Hill. He's going to extend for the goal line. Touchdown, Tupelo. Extra point is good, so it's 7-0 Golden Wave. And now Clinton's turn. QB Joseph Walker hits it to the outside. Jaden Johnson, he's going to be wrapped up. He's met by Chris Ivory for a 3-yard loss. Tupelo forces the punt, but on the next drive, Gillen connects with Ashton Blanchard. He does. 13-yard completion, first down, and now Gillen dropping back, connects, end zone. What an amazing shot there from the ground. Touchdown, completion, extra point, and that would be all. Tupelo, a huge win, 49-0.
Okay, let's go over to the 6-1 Brandon Bulldogs hosting the 2-5 Pearl Pirates. Starting things off, Sladen Shack connects with Quincy Phillips on the 30-yard touchdown. Bulldogs up 7-0. Now on Brandon's next possession, Shack is going to hit Tyson Robinson. Robinson just breaking free from multiple defenders, and he's using those strong legs to pick up the big gain. All right, so then we go over to where QB Shack, he's going to find Robinson right in the end zone. Dogs will go up 14-0 after he dodges the defender, and they would go on to win big. 41-7 was the final score.
All right, we got more football on the way. We'll see what the MAIS teams have in store for us. More on the Blitz coming up next.
Don't stop! Mustangs, straight to the top! Rocky, don't stop! Mustangs!
Welcome back to the Blitz. Marissa, before we start with our MAIS teams, let's talk about the games we saw in the A block so far.
Listen, so I wanted to first talk about the Murrah Mustangs. You know, they came out dominant against Lanier. We know what type of team Lanier is, but they've taken 2 back-to-back losses so far. So it's getting tough as we inch closer to playoffs for that team, but Mustangs just showing up big tonight.
Yeah, both those teams coming in 7-1. Big matchup in the Metro, but as you said, you know, 2 back-to-back losses. That's tough heading into final weeks of the season. And then, of course, our game of the week.
Yeah, I mean, it can't get any better than that. I will say I expected MRA to show up just a little bit better tonight.
I thought so, too.
Especially just talking about their season, how it's been. But Prep is something serious, okay? And I want to look into the camera when I say that. The Patriots are something serious. They're
a wagon.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way to put it. I mean, Prep, like, if you see what they did tonight, there was no run offense. There was no pass offense for MRA. It was like they were running into a brick wall every single time.
Parker Puckett is obviously a dynamic quarterback. I mean, his versatility, able to run and just get that arm going, it's amazing to watch.
Right, obviously quarterback, big part of it, but what he does, what he brings to the table, big reason why Jackson Prep is undefeated and they won the district. All right, let's continue on with the rest of our games.
Yeah, let's see what our MAIS teams have in store for us tonight. We start with Central Hines on the road taking on Clinton Christian. So QB Jay Shove takes a snap and he throws it to his right. His wide receiver, Kason Mack, he juggles it, but he's going to pull it in for a touchdown. Then the big sophomore wide receiver from Clinton Christian, Caden Boyd, powers his way in for 6. He is hyped up after that. After that, it will be Shove connecting to Mack again to take the 14-6 lead. This one was all Central Hines as they would win 39-6.
All right, let's go over now. JA hosting Presbyterian Christian. Jackson Academy has been dominant all year long, and they showed it in this game. Whether they're on the road, at home, I mean, just taking it, Amarian Ellis getting the handoff, taking it up the gut and all the way for the score. And then on defense, getting it done. They get the pick, and they're going the other way. No way this one gets taken to the house. Just short, there we go. But the touchdown, 22. Again, more on the board there, punching it in. And JA, they were just dominant all game long. Big win for them, high-stepping it into the end zone, the final in that one. Jackson Academy, 38. Presbyterian Christian, zilch. All right, now let's head over. Madison St. Joe's and Hartfield. Hartfield started the year undefeated, lost last week in a close one, but they're up big, 29-0 here. And Ethan Elliott, punches in the rushing touchdown, 36-0 now. The Bruins had a tough time putting up points. You've seen there. They're getting shoved out of bounds. It was a completely different story for the Hawks. They had their way all night long. St. Joe in this game, Ethan Elliott throws a dime up the middle. Big tight end Sam Oakley. And then Elliott eventually calls on his legs, gets another rushing touchdown. The Hawks would not let up to finish the game. They get a statement, 64-18 win over Madison St. Joe's.
Now let's go over to Wayne versus Copaya. So in the second quarter, Trey Ellis is going to take the handoff, shaking off 3 defenders like they're just all the way in his way. Okay, he scores that touchdown, 35 yards, and Copaya's lead would then go to 32-21. But on the very next possession, Copaya is going to force the fumble. And then, hey, on the very next one, Will McCree would throw this one up to the receiver, but it was not much as Copaya forced their second touchdown of the game. Copaya would actually win this one 52-21 over Wayne Academy.
Let's take a look at some of the other games around the area. Canton Academy, the Panthers getting a 38-28 win over Indianola and the Colonels.
Go over to Park Lane Academy. They took on the Columbia Academy Cougars, and Park Lane came out with the 42-13 win.
All right, some more scores from around the area. Newton County, the Generals getting it done. They showed they were dominant all night long, 40-14 over Park Place.
Okay, what about the Tri-County Academy Rebels? They took on the Greenville Christian Saints. They came up with a big win, 51-24 was the final for that one.
And 2 more games for you guys. West Jones, the Mustangs, putting up a double 5 on Forest Hill. The Patriots lose that one, 55-20.
All right, lastly, we got the Jim Hill Tigers. They took on the Humphreys County Cowboys, but Cowboys came out on top, 36-12.
All right, up next, we step away from the football field to highlight this week's Blitz 16 Player of the Week winner. Stay with us. More of the Blitz is on the way.
Welcome back. It is now time to honor our Blitz 16 Player of the Week. So Florence High School running back and defensive back Brian Davis. He finished with the most votes last week, and he finished with over 150 total yards, including 2 rushing touchdowns and also 2 interceptions on the defensive side. Now, earlier we caught up with Brian as he reflected on this award.
It feels great, you know, with my coaches and my teammates supporting me, and I thank all the people that supported me and voted for me this year. And I'm just ready to play tonight.
All right, talking about ready to play. Hey, we also caught up with head football coach Rod Davis, who is Brian's dad and coach. Coach Davis spoke about what it's like seeing his son grow on and off the football field. Yeah, you talk about him doing a lot, obviously, on both sides of the ball. Last week, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. What was that like watching his performance as a coach?
Man, it was wonderful, but, you know, I tell the players all the time, don't miss the moment. And I want to reiterate this. Watch him as a coach was great, but watch him as a dad was awesome, man, because I see the hard work that he's been putting in since he was a little kid. This is his dream, you know what I mean? His size don't, you know what I'm saying, he don't care about that. He understands it is what it is, but he go out and perform each and every week. And like I said, he's one of the best players in the state of Mississippi.
Once again, congratulations to Brian. Now here is how to nominate the next player of the week in an email. Send Carlos and myself the player's name, classification, school, position, and of course their stats from their game. Our emails right on your screen. You have until Sundays at 4 p.m. to submit your nominees. The nominees are always announced Sundays during our 5:30 p.m. newscast. Now the voting window opens on WAPT.com after the nominees are revealed at 5:30 on Sunday. Please remember, the voting window closes Wednesday at noon. And now y'all already know we go back out to the football field after the break for more highlights, more of the Blitz on the way. And just like that, welcome back to the Blitz. I jumped ahead of you,
No
Carlos,
worries.
but hey,
Go
we
ahead,
are
take
back.
over.
Listen, Brian Davis, I should say, player of the week. Just an outstanding player playing both sides of the ball. Another senior, we just say, actually junior, I believe, just stepping up when it counts most.
Absolutely. You know, as a short king myself, Brian, shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
You play, like his dad said, the coach, you know, he plays with heart. It doesn't matter about height. But also,
Right.
speaking of player of the week, you know, we need you guys at home who are watching this. We can't get to all the games. We can't get to, you know, a lot of the ones in the area. So there will be some times where we'll miss some games. And,
Right.
you know, we want to showcase, we want to highlight, you know, your sons and your nephews, your grandsons, and all that stuff. So if you're watching, please, please, please send Marissa and I those Player of the Weeks.
I agree. It's so many talented players out there, and of course, everybody can't win Player of the Week. But I mean, we've had, what, 10 weeks, going on 11? We still got a few more left. So like Carlos said, make sure you're sending your nominations. But any other good matchups that impressed you so far?
Man, well, we got one coming up now.
All right.
Now,
Let's go ahead and take a look at some more action.
Absolutely. Neshoba facing off against Warren Central. The Warren Central Vikings hosting the Neshoba Central Rockets. All right, this one's going to get a little bit weird. First quarter, Rocket quarterback takes the snap, and he fumbles. So Neshoba Central jumps on it. You see there, we slow down the tape. Clearly, he drops the ball before he's down. So the referees say, nope, he was down. So a second chance now. The handoff, and again they fumble. And this time taking charge, picking it up, and going the other way. However, the Vikings able to stop that there. But here we go, another defensive play, a blocked punt. This one's gonna roll its way, almost touched there. Not touched though, however, it's gonna result in 3 points for Neshoba Central. The ref said nope, so the ball's now the Rockets getting it back. There it is, bouncing it to the outside, mean running, great field position here. And the Vikings, a little trickery, a wide receiver pass. Nope, that one is batted up. A 20-yard field goal would give the Vikings the win, 19-7.
All right, let's check out some more football. This was actually from last night. So a key region matchup between Callaway and Vicksburg. Now we go to Hughes Field. It was a 6A region showdown. All right, so Blitz 16 Player of the Week, Marvin Moore, goes to work early on for the Chargers. Now, after shifting moves, he makes his way into that end zone. They go up 6-0. Now, after the two-pointer was no good, Vicksburg trying to answer back. That's Cedric Blackmore. He gets the carry and gets a tough first down run, but the drive would fizzle out. And right before the half, Callaway had Vicksburg pinned at the 1, and they would get the tackle and safety. Now, Callaway led 8-0, nothing at halftime, and they would go on to win this one 20-14.
All right, Marissa, let's take a look at some more scores now from tonight. St. Andrews versus Raleigh. Raleigh, oh my gosh, 65-6, the Saints.
All right, that was a blowout. I agree, Carlos. Now we go over to the Pisgah Dragons. They faced off against the McLaurin Tigers. Pisgah came out on top, 48-28.
All right, let's see who's next from tonight. Northwest Rankin and Oak Grove. This was a great game. Oak Grove looking to bounce back from their loss against MRA a couple weeks ago, and boy, did they do that, 59-28.
Yeah, a big win by Oak Grove there. Now we go over to the Morton Panthers. They took on the Northeast Joan Tigers. Northeast came out with the 35-28 win.
That was a close one. All right, a couple more games here. Louisville, the Wildcats getting the close 28-20 win over Mendenhall.
And then we go over to Holmes County Central. They took on the Yazoo City Indians, but Holmes County came out on top, 39-14 was the final.
All righty, get ready for the best plays of the night. The high five, the top 5 plays of the night coming up next on The Blitz.
And we are back. Now, Carlos, we weren't at the Oak Grove game, but obviously just a great matchup between two teams.
Yeah, Northwest Rankin, Oak Grove, some of the two better teams in the state. I mean, you saw the final score, 59. Huge win, huge shootout game there. But those are two teams that we're going to see in the postseason in a few weeks.
Right, and I want to also talk about teams are getting a little fancy. They're starting to put up a lot more points on that board as we inch closer to playoff season. So it's just going to be, I keep stressing about these playoffs. It's going to be good to watch.
Absolutely. And I got to go back one more time to the game of the week, MRA and J Prep. Those are teams that they've played each other in the playoffs the last 2 years. MRA and Prep fans, you're going to see each other again this year.
All right, now let's go ahead and close out the night with the best plays we saw. Let's jump right into number 5. Why don't we?
Absolutely. Top 5 plays. Here we go. All right, at number 5, here's this connection. Parker Puckett and Young, his receiver, going up to the top rope, catching that one, giving it a little celebration, of course. Big win by Prep.
All right, let's go to number 4. So Mora QB Williams is looking long, but guess what? He throws this one to the end zone and he gets picked off by Tremaine Goodry. Listen, we need more defensive plays than these high fives, all right?
Absolutely. The offense, that's what gets it going, but defense wins championships. All right, in our game of the week, Parker Puckett, the quarterback, steps up in the pocket, examining the field, taking off, and look at him go, running past MRA defenders all night long, up for the score.
So many great plays from that game. Let's go over to number 2. This is Pruitt James connecting with John Thomas from 50 yards out for his 12th touchdown catch of the season.
All righty, and the top play of the game, Trey Ellis taking the handoff, shaking it all the way down, 35-yard touchdown run.
All right, well, that would do it for us for week 9. We will see you guys next week.